Everyone, welcome back to Crypto Cash. Thanks so much for joining me here. Hope you're having an amazing day. We're taking a look here at Render. This is a coin that we recently took some healthy profits on here recently. So congrats again to our community members who took some nice 25% in only 4 hours. Now, granted, that was a couple days ago. Since then, we've maxed out all of our targets on Bitcoin at 40%. So keep up the great work, everyone. Super proud of you. Speaking of great work, take a look at how awesome this guy's doing here. Nate Dogg, very well done. 80%, 40%, and of course, 43% there. For a few different trades on Bitcoin. That is fantastic. Well done. So again, always got to celebrate the small stuff, right? Because when it comes to trading, it's important to recognize, the wins and to learn from your mistakes too, right? And hey, I still make plenty of mistakes as well, but my conversion rate's fairly high because I like to use specific key levels on Fibonacci retracement to effectively determine our entries and exits and make sure always staying abreast. So we'll talk about that. We're also going to look at some dollar cost average targets just in case, because Elliott Wave does tell us here that we could see a pullback to 0.382, 0.5, or 0.618. We'll touch on that here in just a moment. So again, if you're new to the channel, not a financial advisor, love to teach people to trade, we've got a CryptoCash.tech essentially as a website, link down below if you want to become a better trader. Got some new traders coming over here to enjoy our Premium Plus and basically our automated trading, where we have day trades and swing trades that are fully automated. That's kind of what you saw earlier there. So when it comes to Render, what we want to recognize here is a few things. First of all, we're up over 50 on the RSI. This is a standard thing for most coins right now. Most coins are just peaking up over 50 on the RSI after being down for so long. Render hasn't been down for too long because it's a fairly strong coin in the overall sense of things. But generally speaking, a lot of coins have been struggling to get over that level. And that's just a key level here to kind of pay attention to, because when you're below it, it's mostly bearish. When you're above it, you're mostly bullish, right? Well, we can confirm here that we got a nice strong MACD convergence here as well. So Render could be a very good coin here to consider moving forward if Bitcoin holds 30,000. So I'd like to emphasize that because Bitcoin is an important coin to kind of, it's somewhat of a catalyst, right? It tells us what's going to happen next. So make sure you watch my Bitcoin videos so you're abreast on those things there. But the bottom line is we rejected right off of that 0.618 Fibonacci retracement level, and we're pulling back to that 30,000 range. Standard stuff. But look at this here. Render is not pulling back very much at all. That's a great sign. Okay. So again, coins that can excel when Bitcoin pulls back and or hold and maintain when Bitcoin's pulling back is a very, very good thing. All right, so again, Render's a strong token. We should be able to continue to get some profits here. So let's take a look at the simple moving averages. We're above all three. Fantastic news there. We also want to take a quick look here too, because I get the question a lot, how much further could this run? And we want to take a look here and kind of reverse our Fibonacci's retracements to kind of see here, because again, these are key levels that are important to recognize. We could see a run upwards of 250, upwards about 262. I think 262 is a better case scenario. That's a 1.618 level. But generally speaking, that could be one of the places in which we see the price action. You can also see a lot of volume here at this level too, so it makes sense for us to hit that level if we do pass this 236 range. Okay, so again, just some things to kind of pay attention to. Is it definitive? Is it going to happen? We don't truly know. No one really knows, but we can give ourselves an advantage by looking at these things, right? That's the concept. Okay, so here's what we want to look at on the 4 hour. We want to see if we are overextended here on TD sequential. We're at a 4. Most other coins are a little bit higher on the 4 hour time frame, so this is a good sign. It really tells us we got a little bit more room, more gas left in the tank for this to continue. We can also see here as well, if we look at the RSI, we're up over 70, but we bounced off of that level roughly to essentially allow for us to continue higher. But we got a lot of money flowing in here. That's that the green line, basically telling us that the money flow is high, and if volume is high, the price will sustain itself. It's when the money starts flowing out of the coin, you want to start getting concerned and worried. But for right now, we have all green lights to leave our long positions open. Okay, so again, keep that in mind. That's absolutely what you should do at this point. 1 hour will tell us a lot about if we have any overextended states. And what I like about this is this nice pretty consolidation. You take a look at Bitcoin, for example. It comes over and up. Render, it just goes up and over. That's a strong, strong sign. It means we're consolidating at this resistance level, likely to break through that resistance here in the near future. So this is looking very, very prime for the taking here. We got a nice consolidation effort here, like I said, about 8 hours of consolidation right after we hit a 9. So we could very well see 2 9s on TD sequential. Hypothetically, we got 7 more hours continuation of the upside. That's basically what we're looking at here. So I love to see this. This is very, very good stuff. Ichimoku Cloud is super strong. No reason to consider a short position at this level. Again, pending Bitcoin doesn't drop to 29,000, 28.5, then we should be in pretty good shape to see Render continue higher. This is looking very, very strong at this moment. Once again, stranger things can happen, but we are in a nice ascending trend. I think we're looking pretty good here. Let's do one last peek over here on the 15-minute and see if we got any confirmational signs here from our CC Golden Indicator. We got 2 long position potential entries here. So it's basically telling us we're on the right side of the tracks. We are effectively in a good position. And if you take a look at its history here, render totals to get in here and get out there, or basically CC gold. And that is an indicator that I have available on my website. If you're curious for purchase, that is available there again at cryptocash.tech. But the bottom line is it gives us confirmation that we're on the right side of the tracks and basically just increasing our odds of success. Again, foolproof? No, definitely not. But it does give you an edge or a leg up, right, if you will. So to me, it looks like we are consolidating nicely here. We can also recognize as well the most recent resistance here that we're kind of above. That's not a straight line. One sec. Okay. We can see that we hit 1, 2, and then a rejection here very hard at 230. So closing above 230 today would be very, very important. I think that's a good sign. So ultimately, we're in good shape. So just keep in mind, you got to recognize the price does pull back, right? Heaven forbid the price does retrace and we lose this support here in this range. We could very well see one of three things happen. We could see $2.20, $2.15, and $2.10. Those are three potential realities here for this coin. So this is kind of where we're at here. Overall, looking pretty darn good. I like what I see here. I'm considering a long position if we can consolidate here and we can get a candlestick closure at 30,000 or higher here today for Bitcoin. I think we'll be in good shape. If we pull back, keep in mind Bitcoin has a support level at 29.1, and that would be the next bouncing point for us, where the price action could effectively bounce off that level. Okay, again, the first 0.382 is usually a very strong sign. All right, so again, just some cool stuff there. I hope this was helpful and advantageous for you. Do us a favor, jump on over to our Twitter, help us become part of the first 100. We're at 99 right now. We just started the channel a week ago. Late to the game there, but I can tell you it's a great way to communicate with our members and to be able to effectively give you a good, strong baseline on not only TA and fundamentals, but we have some humor in here as well, right? It's good to keep some levity in the market and essentially make sure we're in good shape and we're all working to go together towards a common goal, which is to increase our portfolios and to effectively be self-sufficient traders, right? I tell you, it's a great lifestyle to be able to wake up, trade for a little while, and have the rest of your day to freedom. I tell you, it's a really cool thing. Anyways, check that out in your own time. Greatly appreciate your help and support. And obviously, same thing as well for YouTube. Link down below, of course, but just go ahead and like, follow, subscribe. Greatly appreciate it. Tell your friends because the YouTube algorithm is crap, and it doesn't hurt to effectively help us grow the channel. Thanks again. We'll see you in the next one. Take care.